All right. So, happy evening to all of you. Welcome to this special session on behalf of Limoverse. I will just wait for everyone to join. Okay. Hope I'm audible. If I'm audible, if my voice is clear, if you can see me, just say yes on the chat box so that we can move on. So that I will know that you are responding. You can see me, you can hear my voice. Okay, fantastic. All right, so today evening we are going to talk about a very interesting, very special subject. In fact, we all know that many of you must be knowing that we have been working deeper and deeper into the world of Limoverse. I just want to welcome all the people, all the health and wellness professionals, practitioners, people who are owning institutions, organizations in the health and wellness space, maybe doctors, yoga practitioners, whoever be it is. It could be wellness coaches, health coaches, all those people. I just want to welcome all of you to this special welcome to this particular session, because today, for the first time, you're going to be exposed to something which you have never been exposed to. Because you all must have been hearing about things like blockchain, things like web 3.0, but at the same time, many of the people, especially in the healthcare and wellness industry, I know that they've been asking this question that what is this blockchain? Is this blockchain going to make a difference in the health and wellness space? Here is the opportunity, here is the news for you. That is, we are welcoming all the health and wellness professionals, institutions, organizations, all the people who are in this space into the first ever wellness ecosystem which is built on Web 3.0, that is Limoverse. So welcome to Limoverse. I just want to give you a brief introduction about Limoverse, and then I will tell you what is in store for you for the practitioners and the institutions in health and wellness. Now, Limoverse is a health and wellness ecosystem built on blockchain, or we call it as the Web 3.0. What is Web 3.0? We have been living in the world of Web 2.0 till now. Web 2.0 means it's a centralized system where Google, Facebook, all those kinds of things what we are using right now, they all come from Web 2.0 philosophy. But the advantage is that your communication has become faster, communication has become easier. The disadvantage is that we are all controlled by some other sources, or rather, our controls are in somebody else's hand. It's true. I don't require to explain that. Google knows, Facebook knows what you're doing right now. So if they really want, they can control the world right now. So that's called the power of centralization, which has happened from Web 2.0. Though we think that we are free, but entire our freedom has been taken out by or taken away by some huge sources. Now that is the time some of the technologists and some of the liberal thinkers and futurists started thinking about how we can decentralize this thing, how we can, instead of accumulating the power in few centers, how can we have a decentralized system where the power is decentralized. That is the result. That resulted in this new world, which is going to be the next internet. That is called the Web 3.0. Web 3.0 is all about decentralization. Web 3.0 is all about giving powers to everyone. It is not accumulating in one place. Web 3.0 is all about redistribution of wealth. Web 3.0 is all about a new economic order which is going to come in the world, which is already coming in the world. So understand about Web 3.0. You can search about Web 3.0, get a lot of information about that. It's quite exciting. This is going to be the thing for the next 20 to 30 years. Now, maybe 30 years or 40 years back, had someone spoke to you about internet, and suppose if they had told you that internet, everything will be happening through internet, you must not have believed that point of time. Right now, without that, you cannot live. Exactly the same point at which I am talking about right now. that Web 3.0 is going to be the future. Maybe after 10 years, nobody, or 5 years, nobody need to educate you about Web 3.0. You will be living in Web 3.0. Now, the only point is that, in the internet era also, those people who understood this concept of internet, and those people who really decided to take advantage of it, they moved in. They moved in and took major, big time advantages, and they became huge multi-billionaires and conglomerates. So the same opportunity is there right now in the Web 3.0 space. You can call the blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is definitely the Web 3.0. Now, what are the kinds of things, what is going to happen in this Web 3.0 space? The big brands may crash, and a lot of small brands may emerge. And a person who is sitting here, suppose you are a yoga trainer in India, you're going to have reach throughout the world. You don't require to depend on some other brand to get your reach. You are a health seeker or a wellness seeker sitting in India, and if you wanted to get a diet plan made by a dietitian, a Mediterranean diet plan made by a dietitian sitting in Italy, it's possible. And every brand, anybody who wants to build his own brand or her own brand, you want it to be known in your own name, it is possible in a decentralized ecosystem. Because in a centralized ecosystem, you have to work under some other brand. You have to always keep on promoting somebody else. In a decentralized system, you can build your own things, and based on your capability and your abilities, you can become whatever you want to become in your life. Though this is going to be the level playing ground, this is going to be the most democratic business model ever happened in the world. Not just business model, I would rather say utility model, or maybe living model, whatever you can call it as. Now, what is happening inside Limoverse? Let me tell you what exactly is happening in the Limoverse. Limoverse is is an ecosystem which is built for health and wellness on Web 3.0. That means on blockchain. Okay, and what happens is that you have got all the wellness seekers on one side, and all the wellness and health providers, that are like hospitals, the clinics, the wellness centers, the yoga centers, the practitioners, meditation masters, motivational speakers, psychologists, all of them on the other side. And that's global, not just local, it's global. And they are creating their own systems and processes on this platform. It is not like they work under Limoverse. No, all these organizations, practitioners, and all these institutions are building their own brands, their own processes, their own courses, their own models, their own services, and they are providing this to the world. So this Limoverse become a platform for all these players to come in and offer whatever they want to offer to the world. And this entire ecosystem, it becomes a global economy. That's what we call it as the wellness economy. This is the first ever wellness economy created in the world. Limoverse is the first ever wellness economy created in the world. And this economy is supported by a digital asset called Limo. Limo is a digital asset which moves inside this ecosystem. Now, interestingly, why do you have a digital asset? When we talk about blockchain, somehow or other people always connect things with cryptocurrencies or cryptos or whatever, bitcoins. See, please understand that cryptocurrency is only one part of the entire blockchain business model or blockchain technology. Blockchain is not equal to cryptocurrency. And another thing is that a digital assets requirement is not to replace the present currency or the payment system. Some people think that, okay, I have seen many people going out and promoting many different types of cryptocurrencies, saying that, one day, you can buy petrol and diesel using this coin. One day you will be able to buy vegetables using this coin. I don't really believe that is possible. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but at the same time, you have got other options, because every government, every central government organizations, every central banks are coming out with their own digital currency. Number one. Number two, you have Bitcoin. You have got established, cryptocurrencies available in the market. Now, what is a possibility in this blockchain or the crypto industry, or other types of tokens or whatever we talk about? I think the best definition will be, any digital asset will have a value only if it is to support an underlying technology behind an ecosystem. Okay, if the digital asset is built to support an underlying technology behind an ecosystem, otherwise it won't survive. If somebody is coming to you and telling you that, okay, this is a coin which is going to come in the market, you can buy things using this coin, you can actually buy things from Amazon, you can, hard to believe. I'm not saying that may not happen, but it's there are many other options in the world right now. Okay, but at the same time, the digital assets, the value of the digital asset is primarily when it comes to support, when it is coming to support or power up an underlying technology behind an ecosystem. So Limoverse is an ecosystem, health and wellness ecosystem. Anyone who is in the health and wellness space, seekers and providers, come join. And here we have a process by which we have started onboarding uh, the practitioners and institutions and all those kinds of organizations and people who are in the provider space. Already we have got a big user base. Limoverse mobile app, which has got just a download version of it. I'm not even saying that the beta version also will be launching only later. Right now we have just a downloadable version and shareable version of the mobile app, which is Limoverse in the Android, in the Play Store. You can get it, not in the App Store. Limoverse, Limoverse. Now, that has already been downloaded. 78,000 downloads we have already got. So 78,000 people are already there in the community even before we just started talking about it. So now when the practitioners and the institutions, the health and wellness space, are onboarded, we call them as LPOs, Limoverse Partner Organizations. And these Limoverse partner organizations are going to get access to a global community of health and wellness seekers. That's a major advantage for LPOs. I will tell you how you can get onboarded yourself into this Limoverse ecosystem. Now, the advantages are, one is that you're going to get a global audience, that too, health and wellness seekers. Otherwise you will have to run a lot of digital marketing campaigns to hit the right audience and all those kinds of things, which are very, very expensive. Here you have a captive health and wellness seekers right in front of you. That's a one major advantage. Number two, you can have this audience from around the globe. You don't have to worry about which currency to transact and all those kinds of things. We have a digital asset which will be running in the ecosystem, so that all the global transactions becomes very easy. And this digital asset is going to be listed in crypto exchanges by August or September. So that is another important point. Third significant part is that, nowadays we all know that any company or any business for that matter, they always run some or other reward programs for their customers. Okay, and to maintain loyalty. Suppose you're owning a wellness resort, and this wellness resort, you wanted to maintain your customer base, and as a result you have decided to run some kind of a reward program or reward points for your customers. Now, Harvard has done a study which says that the reward points or the loyalty points people earn from various different sources. Like, we go to a supermarket and they also give you some kind of a reward points. But unfortunately what happens is that how much of the reward points we really use. As per Harvard's research, they say that 450 plus billion dollars worth of reward points and loyalty points are being wasted. That means not being used every year. Why? Because in a supermarket, I got some reward points. I'm not going to remember all these things. Even I go to a supermarket or hypermarket and they say that, sir, do you have a loyalty card? No, I don't want any loyalty card because I have more than enough cards. And then I am getting all the time SMSs and all that stuff. Because we can only encash those points in that particular hypermarket. Now imagine a situation where you have got wellness resorts, spas, you have got hospitals, you have got clinics, you have got yoga studios, supplement companies, you have got psychologists, motivational speakers. And there commonly we run a reward program which is called the reward program, Limo Rewards. So the Limo Rewards is a common reward program which we run inside the ecosystem globally. So that means you take the service of a motivational speaker or maybe a doctor, and from there you get some reward tokens, and those reward points you can use in some other place, so that you as a consumer, everybody is benefited, and as a provider, you are also benefited. So we run a very powerful reward program, which is really rewarding, like in the sense that which can be monetized. It is not like just points. People can actually encash it. They can actually make it into money. That's the most exciting part of it. So that is another most interesting thing about being part of the ecosystem. So if you are a practitioner or an institution, you want to be part of this ecosystem as an LPO, that is Limoverse Partner Organization. You don't require to worry about running your own loyalty programs or reward programs. We run it for you, and people will be happy because they can actually use those reward points in different various avenues with various practitioners. And there are many other features and facilities inside the ecosystem. Like we have got something called a creator economy. I will be doing a separate session only for creator economy. Do you know that creator economy is a 105 billion dollar business or industry in the world right now? What do you mean by creator economy? All the kinds of earnings people make from YouTube, Facebook, Insta, the kind of money influencers make. All that put together, you can say that $105 billion was the last year's creator economy size. Now imagine, and just for your information, about 95% of that creator economy is completely owned by entertainers. Now, here comes the good news. Limoverse is going to give a possibility of creating a creator economy or you can create your own content if you are a wellness passionate person, if you are a wellness evangelist, if you are a yoga trainer, if you are a motivational speaker, if you are a psychologist, you can build your own content on the Limoverse platform. So all the LPOs, whether you are an institution, whether you are a person, whether you're a practitioner, you can build your own content. You can create your own videos. And we have a system by which you can share those videos with people and you can earn. You can earn money. You can earn income. That's called the creator economy. In YouTube, if you have to start monetizing a little bit, you need to have minimum 1,000 subscriptions. In Limoverse, right from the day one, you will start earning money. So, and there are so many exciting projects inside Limoverse. You can actually check out limoverse.io, in which you can get more details about Limoverse projects. And those people who are interested in joining I'm talking about the provider side, that is the practitioners and institutions. Please, jump onto this, the link lpo.limoverse.io, lpo.limoverse.io, and you can fill up your details and submit your form. And once you submit your form, there are no financial commitments, no registration fee, no financial commitments. So you submit your form. We will, our team will be getting back to you in a span of 60 days, and you will have to, you'll have to give more details about your profession and all those things. We will be doing some verifications because we wanted to have a curated list of practitioners and the institutions inside Limoverse, because it's a global platform. Now, once we have verified and after the verification, you would be able to create your own profile page inside Limoverse and start offering your services to the entire community, Limoverse community and the global community. So this is going to be an exciting moment, I would rather say. And now onwards, we will be keeping on talking about the possibilities of health and wellness, industry on Web 3.0 in the coming days. Also, I'll be bringing in some experts also who also will be talking about the possibilities wellness practitioners and health professionals can have. Because in Web 3.0, two different industries are being expected to really do absolutely phenomenal. One is healthcare and second is education. So is the case with metaverse. When we talk about metaverse has become a common word right now. People are just using metaverse everywhere. What is metaverse? Metaverse is primarily giving an experiential, like right now I'm talking and you are actually watching me in a two-dimensional space. I'm giving you one simple example. How about How great it would have been had we been doing this in a five-dimensional space, where you sitting at home, you can see you are being invited to my room, and virtually you can come into my room and you can see the roof of my room instead of your room where you are sitting right now. You can, when you look on the left, you can see my wall. You see, this is a five-dimensional experience which we create on the metaverse. And in the wellness, especially in the wellness space, there are huge possibilities in terms of metaverse. So Limoverse is going to be the first, I would rather say, the metaverse for wellness in the world, not just here, in the world. So there are lots going to happen on Limoverse, and what we are looking at is that partnering with us, institutions, practitioners, providers, people who are wellness evangelists, people who want other people who want to take charge of their own health. One, number two, they wanted to help other people to take charge of their own health. Absolutely phenomenal. And all your products and all your services will be, shown to the world through Limoverse, will be available to the world through Limoverse. And we have trained affiliates who would be marketing those. That is also another major advantage with this ecosystem. We will be having globally, there will be trained affiliates who would be marketing your services and products. So this is going to be a completely new thing which has never happened in the world. But I can tell you that this is going to revolutionize the entire health and wellness industry. Now, I just stop here, and I just wanted to check your comments, and if there are any kind of questions or comments, or if you need any kind of clarifications, you can put in the comment box. I will just run through it. Oh, there are lots of comments. Thank you for all the good wishes. I'm delighted to see all the good wishes. Good evenings and happy evenings. Very nice. I'm just looking at one specific. What is that? Welcome to the global blockchain. Yeah, okay, nice. Wow, the excited. Okay, great. What's the connection of Limoverse with Web 3.0? I think I have explained that very well. Limoverse is a Web 3.0 project. Here we go. Future is right here, right now. Yes. Sanjeev Nair doing a great job. Backend system quite slow to respond. Sunil Yadav, if you have any kind of issues, you can actually put specific issues. You can actually put in the LinkedIn message. I raised many time request, but no response. But what is the request base? Because they get a lot of requests. They get, because right now you should know that this is a new project, and it's being handled from Dubai, and our team, backend team, sits in Dubai, and they have lots of work. And depending on the priority, depending on the kind of inquiries you raise, if it is significant, definitely they would be responding. I have never heard any kind of complaints from anyone about this. In fact, everybody is excited about the kind of response they get. So, but if you have anything specific, you can actually put that as a message in my LinkedIn box. I would be happy to check that. Define how our project is different from other. I think I have done that very well. Other means there is nothing to compare. We are right now, we are the pioneers in the space. So in Web 3.0, connecting with the wellness, we are the first one to enter in. Can you tell us how digital asset value will increase? Digital asset value increases primarily because anything for that matter, its value increases when demand goes up and the supply is controlled. Why currencies, whether it is rupees or dollar, always inflates, and it loses value primarily because the governments keep on printing the currencies. Now, if most of the if you look at almost all the projects of in the blockchain, you can see that they create the digital asset a limited quantity. And as a result, what happens, as the economy, as the ecosystem grows big, more and more players come in, more and more transactions happen. Automatically, with the limited supply of assets, it has to be managed. Automatically, the value goes up. Big revolution, yeah. When Limo will be available on trading platform, I think we are planning to hit it by August last week, sometimes in September, depending on the market conditions. Right now the market is not that great. Acceptance of community will increase. Yes, absolutely. Can we have financial statement of V-Roots for authenticity purpose? You want to have V-Roots? I'm not talking about V-Roots at all. So if you want to have reroutes information, you can actually send it as a mail. And if it is required, because it's a private limited company, we are not but you say obliged to give you, but at the same time, if you really want, if you have some purpose in getting that information, we'll be more than happy to share that. How it will be beneficial to my professional development, I have explained to that. You can have a great opportunity in Limoverse. Yeah, Dr. Ashwin, thank you, Dr. Ashwin. um okay, but Bipin, yeah, I think almost all done. Here we go. How one health sector seeker will get advice for doctor means what he will have to pay the doctor limos. So those are all later on, how the transactions happen, how you are going to pay, where you're going to pay. All those things are very secondary things. Very excited about this opportunity. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Um, all right. Sunil Yadav, please, what's up? Sunil Yadav, if you have an issue, please send me a message on the LinkedIn. I'm available on the LinkedIn. I'm not going to WhatsApp. Bitmart and L Bank is not deserving exchanges for Limoverse. That's not, you are not the one who decide. We do our own studies and we have our own expert team to decide on which all exchanges we have to be in, and we will decide as per that. So, can village tourism? Yes, of course, as long as it's healthy, anything can come into this. How many countries you see Limoverse in the next 2 years? We don't know, because in a Web3, in a decentralized system, in a decentralized system, it can be anywhere. Already we are seeing that when we look at the Limoverse contest, free airdrop contest is happening right now. So in the free airdrop contest, we are seeing that we are seeing people participating from almost more than 20 countries. So we are already there in 20 countries, you can say. We have to hit some major ones to, yeah, that all will happen. If we know if we know how we can move up to this, we know how to move up to the next level. Don't worry about it. See, have the trust on the project. That's the most important thing. See, anything can be hyped up nowadays with just if you have lots of money. But more than that, look at the project, look at the viability of the project, look at the vision and the mission with which the project is being floated. What's the purpose behind the project? When the intention is good, the purpose is strong, I think absolutely there is no reason why a project should become a big success. In fact, we are getting invitations from many of the exchanges, and we have started shortlisting which exchanges we should be listed in. So that's a good situation we are in right now. Okay, so I think I've covered almost all the points, and you can be in touch with us. And I think I haven't seen any other specific questions here. We have a very, very strong team with us, and we will be there to support you, all the practitioners, professionals, hospitals, institutions, those who really wanted to be making a big difference in the Web 3.0 space. All right, so with that, I'm going to close the session. So wish you all the very best, and in the coming days, we will be I, along with my team members, would be doing many sessions on this, so that you will get more and more clarification. Just get on to limoverse.io and get more details, and you can even Google about Limoverse to get more details about it. We need all your support. You can see that lpo.limoverse.io is the site on which you can get on and get more details about the LPO, and you can actually register there in that, and then our team will be contacting you. Thank you so much. Good luck to you, and see you next time. Thank you.